Hello guys, welcome to Boxing Blog Center, the home of Nigerian and African boxing. Listen, we are live right now, so if you are live with me, if una dey live right now, make una not forget to like the video, I beg. Like them, share them, because we are right here. Yesterday, well, it was not yesterday. Listen. No, I told you guys that this week, there should be a revelation. What we are seeing right now is beginning to make it. It is not. Listen, even the deaf can hear this. Even the deaf knows. So many things I want to say right now, but I have to be quiet. I have to keep it plain and simple because YouTube have been acting up lately, So anything I say right now, they are going to like. I don't want to use some words. You can't curse anymore on YouTube. If you do so, bro, now they're going to flag you in a way. So now, Tyson Fury has officially, docked Anthony Joshua. Fury, of course, an interview he conducted with IFA TV today proved that. So before we go to the interview, let me give a shout out to our brothers right now who are watching. Shout out to our brother Oluwaleke Oyedeji. Shout out to Elvis Agado. Shout out to Eze Egwe. You guys are in the house right now. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Robert Brown. We are all here trying to make this fight happen. Talking about this fight, at the end of match boxing and giving up. So Anthony Joshua listen. Anthony Joshua don't really know what's going on. By the way, with Fury though, that's a fact. Joshua only knows, about, the negotiation regarding the negotiation of their fight. He doesn't really know what's going on with Fury Wilder situation. Bro, according to Tyson Fury today, he said that the Wilder fight might happen next. This is the same Tyson Fury that said that he is not going to fight Deontay Wilder ever again. Okay? This guy keeps contradicting himself. That's why a lot of his fans are beginning to the interview he conducted with IFA TV, man. A lot of his fans, so many dislikes. A lot of his fans are beginning to see that Fury is a liar. Not only that, he's a manipulative being, and you can't compare it to Joshua. Imagine Joshua saying that. So people are saying, well, maybe just saying it to promote a fight. This fight don't need promotion or whatever. This fight alone, the Fury Joshua for the undisputed, that's enough promotion. We're talking about Joshua right now. The most commercially endowed boxer on the planet Earth right now. Okay, we're talking about Joshua right now. We're not talking about a whack boxer, the boxer that doesn't have the name and all that. No, once the fight gets made, he will promote it. It will promote itself. It's a fact. Now let's hear from Tyson Fury, and then I got many things to say, but let's just hear from him. No be small Tino. You guys can see me, right? Let me play right here. Started from. Let's see.
How you cope with being inactive? Like we said, February last year. That's over a year now, and you said that you can't get a fight, but obviously, I think the whole world is waiting for this fight.
There's no fights on at the moment, so it's one of them. I'm that good. I could take fight. Well, I already took 3 years out there and come back and whoop Wilder. So I'm light years ahead of them. So inactivity don't really mean much to me, to be fair.
Like I say, you're always training, but not now. You're 10 pints. How many pints you had today?
I've not had any today. Usually start around about 6.
Right.
So if you see me singing and dancing in here later, you know I've had a few jars.
Perfect. I'll be joining you. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. So
Well,
it's the inactivity. All fighters will be suffering now with it. A lot of fighters haven't boxed since 2019. I was lucky enough to get one in 2020, so it is what it is. But yeah, like I say, Isaac's fighting tomorrow. Tough little fight for him, but sharpen his tools up, and hopefully he'll get a fight later on in the year. Maybe a defence of his WBC title. Just keep that active and keep climbing the rankings. I think he's number 7 or something in the world rankings now. So it's only a matter of time before he gets a shot at a belt of some sort.
He did, like, he's paid his dues now. He's done his apprenticeship. I think it's
this is 24th fight. Featherweight, 27 years old. He'll be ready for a world title fight anytime.
I know you said there's nothing to report, but we've done interviews with Bob Arum. He says that it's close. Eddie Hearn says they're ready to sign. Joshua's had his little bit on Twitter and stuff like that, saying that he's in it for the long run. You're a showman. He's going to close the show and stuff like that. So the way if we can take Bob Arum and obviously Eddie Hearn and what Joshua's saying, we're getting our hopes up, if you know what I mean. But on your side, Tyson Fury's side, you said there's nothing to report.
Well, let's break it down, shall we?
Okay.
To bare minimum. Eddie Hearn's a boxing promoter, so is Bob Arum. It's their job to sell the fight. Joshua is saying what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying. I'm not on social media at the moment at all. So whatever they say is very unimportant to me. Until I've got a date, a fight, and a hell of a load of money in my pocket, there's no fight. There's a lot of things going on, what people don't know behind the scenes, that can scupper a fight like that. So nothing's actually on until you're actually in the ring. So yeah, we're nowhere near that at the moment.
Can you understand why, like, us as fans, like, we're desperate for this fight, because it's like 2 British heavyweight champions, undisputed fight. Do you know what I mean? For selfishly, as boxing fans like me and everybody in here, we're looking at you and going, Tyson, please give us some good news and stuff like that. Selfishly, I mean, like, but we want the fight. I'm guessing that you definitely want the fight. You've called for Joshua for long enough. So what can you do on your part, if anything?
Can't do nothing.
No.
It's out of my hands. It's nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with me at all. I'm just a boxer. There's a lot of things behind the scenes going on, like I say, that can alter a fight. Do I think I'm going to be fighting Joshua in the next 10 minutes? Hell no. Do I think the fight will eventually happen sooner or later? Yes. It has to happen. But do I think it's imminent right next minute? No, I don't. Listen, we've seen Mayweather and Pacquiao. How long did that go on for?
I know, but that sort of died a death. That fight was sort of like a wet fish. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then when it finally did happen, it was the most pay-per-view fight in history. Even though it was a wet fish, it still did just under 5 million buys, so suggest it's just the biggest fight ever in history. Yeah. So yeah, when it finally does happen, then I'm sure that we'll all get to see it. But I'm not going to hold my breath for it, that's for sure. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket, because I've been guilty of doing that before, and then these fights don't happen, and then I end up in a massive depression and feel like killing myself. So I'm not gunning to say, oh, this fight's definitely happening in May, June, August, whenever. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, I can't do anything about it.
See, that's probably the best way for you to look at it, obviously.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
That's the way I look at all these fights. Wilder's, anybody. Listen, I'm open to fight Fred Flintstone and his cousin. I've got 2 fights this year, and I don't give a fuck who it is with. I don't care. I don't care if it's Joe Bloggs, Fred Flintstone, Mike Tyson, anybody. I just want to fight this year.
Well, Mike Tyson's make a comeback. You never know.
Yeah.
Tyson v Tyson.
Yeah, definitely be a big one.
Definitely. You mentioned Wilder there. I mean, obviously, after you beat him in Vegas, he's came up with numerous excuses and stuff like that. And some might say he's threw Breland under the bus. Do you feel like he's done that with his comments against? I
don't know. I'm not interested. Anything they got to say, none of my business. I'm sure him and his relationship with his boxing trainer is up to him, and none of my concern. But you know, Wilder, don't write Wilder off out the occasion either. He could be fighting me next. Who knows? I could have a third trilogy with Wilder here. Like I say, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and you know, Wilder might be next. Cut it!
I want to hear that guy. Like guys, like what kind of? You know what's so funny, huh? The guy the guy that interviewed Tyson Fury didn't do a good job. I tell you, he did not ask him He did not ask him the question we want, and without like this guy just he let Tyson Fury off the hook, saying that, oh, I know you want it. Fury is making all sort of excuses. I mean, if the Wilder fight, some people are saying, well, you know, he's contracted to fight Wilder still. Wasn't Bob Arum saying, okay, that listen, that contract has expired, okay, has expired. So he is not obligated to fight Deontay Wilder anymore. You know what I mean? So this was what we were told. But now things are beginning to. This guy, listen. This is a real duck. Okay, you know, Fury will fight anyone, but Joshua. I said again. Let me say it again. Fury will fight anyone but Anthony Joshua. You know, because you know he's got that bragging right of saying I'm undefeated. Joshua isn't. And he doesn't want to lose it because he knows when he loses it, when he loses that O to Anthony Joshua, bro, Fury is giving me, what do I call it? Let's say Amir Khan vibes. You know Amir Khan and Kell Brook. Both of those guys, they don't get along. Something happened in the past that made them fall out, something like that. And Amir Khan will fight everyone but Kell Brook. He will fight the likes of Sean Porter. He will fight Errol Spence. He will fight Terence Crawford. He will fight Keith Thurman. He will fight anyone but Kell Brook. I'm beginning to get the same vibe right now with Tyson Fury when it comes to Anthony Joshua. It's a fact. Fury ducking Anthony Joshua is a fact. Joshua, on the other hand, is giving us hope, telling us this will happen. Joshua's team are working very hard to make sure that we get this fight. Fury is looking for a way out. He's complaining about inactivity and then coming, bro. This is no my games anymore. This is impurely. Listen, I know some of you guys will say, "Whoa, this is my game." You know, Fury. No, that's not my game anymore. This is a pure duck. This is ducking. This is re-ducking. This is not my games anymore. I mean, I thought it was, but this is not my games anymore. You say you're not going to fight, you will never fight Deontay Wilder again. This is never again. And now you are saying, whoa, Deontay Wilder might be next. The fight against Anthony Joshua is not imminent. What do you mean by that? So, it is really frustrating. I'm going to call some of you guys right now. Some of you guys who want, if you want to participate on this show, if you want to be a participant on this show, follow me on Instagram right now. The link is there. Message me there or write me on Facebook as well, Raymond Obeide. I'm going to call some of our brothers right now to give their take on it. I'm really disappointed. Fury is a pure ducker. He will fight everyone but Anthony Joshua. The same as Amir Khan. Same as Amir Khan. He wouldn't fight Kell Brook. It's a fact. Stay tuned, guys. Yeah, brother, what's up? How you doing?
Hello.
Hello, bro. What's up? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, brother, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. How your side now? What you did stuff inside?
I'm alright, man. I'm good. I'm just literally driving back home. I'll be home in about 15 minutes. Shall I call back into the show in 15 minutes?
Don't worry. Just talk now. I just want to get a quick take on it.
Nice one. I'll call back in 15 minutes.
Okay, no problem.
Bless, brother.
15 minutes, bro. Talk to you soon.
All right, brother.
So that is our brother, Mao Joseph, and let's of course ring another one. Hello. Hello, what's up, bro? Adewale, what's up?
Yeah, I'm good, my brother.
You too much. How's everything,
Yes.
bro? Been a while, bro.
Yeah, man, it's been a while, man.
You don't
Just-
taste more. You
just
don't
been
taste
working,
more.
being busy.
Guys, make una like the video, I beg. Make una up the likes. Make una up the likes, I beg. Make una up the likes. Adewale, you don't hear about this thing, this matter now. You heard it, right?
Yeah, I hear him. Not from you. You're actually the first source that I'm hearing it from.
Well, Tyson Fury officially dogs Anthony Joshua. This guy is now saying that Deontay Wilder might be next. That if the money is not right, if there's no tons of money in his pocket, there's no way he's fighting. But on the other hand, you fight before you get paid. You don't get paid before fight. And also the financial terms have been agreed. Nobody is going to say this is negotiation tactics. No, there is no negotiation tactics regarding this fight, because both of these guys have already agreed a 50-50 split deal. So why is Tyson Fury now holding back when it comes to Anthony Joshua? This guy will fight anyone, everyone but Anthony Joshua. Same as Amir Khan. What do you make of this, brother?
Hey, brother, you know what? Tyson Fury, right? He's an extremely untrustworthy character. And this guy has proved it so many times throughout his career. But for some reason, nobody listens, especially because the main people that point out Fury's unscrupulous ways are Deontay Wilder fans. And people hate Wilder. So because they hate Wilder, they don't want to listen to what his fans have to say. And they've been pointing out for the longest time that Tyson Fury is an extremely irrational, untrustworthy, unstable person. This guy went out of boxing after beating Vladimir Klitschko, did not defend his title, gave different excuses, tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs, got caught up in a controversy with Martin Carefoot, a farmer out of the UK that connived with Tyson Fury to claim that he bought wild boar, and the wild boar was the reason why he tested positive for the performance-enhancing drug test, whatever. And then everybody swept that under the carpet like that never happened. Okay, Christian Hammer fights. There was a controversy with the gloves. Deontay Wilder fights, 2 fights. There were controversies with the gloves, and people just pretend like, oh, Fury is good as long as it's Wilder on the receiving end. So when Fury Joshua negotiations began, we knew that Fury avoided Wilder in the 3rd fight, which he signed a contract to. He decided not to fight Deontay because Deontay came out and said, oh, you cheated me in the fight, whatever. And Deontay took him to court. They are still in court arbitration right now as we speak. But people just pretend like, oh, none of that is happening. Fury Joshua is about to fight. Come on,
No. I'm not. Listen, I never dismissed that. But according to Team Fury, the contract expired. So I don't know what leverage Wilder has over Fury right now.
Well, the main point I'm trying to make is Tyson Fury is an extremely untrustworthy character.
Yeah, but
So
I think
nobody should ever
let's
believe
sorry
anything.
to interrupt you. I think what is happening right now is that Wilder wants to get paid, okay, and Fury is not willing to let go of his of his money to Wilder, like in terms of paying off Wilder, for example, like paying him the sum of 2 million, for example. Fury don't want to do that. It could also be that. You never know. But Bob Harum, who is a lawyer who's been in the boxing business for more than 40 years, I stated that listen, the water stuff is over. Like we're not there's it's not necessary to fight water. It's not mandatory, and we are not obligated to do so. So this is what I'm like. We have to see from the other side as well, because Team Fury, like Bob Arum, is not a kid in this game. He knows when the contract is still valid and when it's not. Continue, brother. Sorry.
Yeah, my bro. Bob Arum would naturally defend his fighter, Tyson Fury, because that's what he's the promoter, so he's supposed to defend Tyson. But we all know Bob lies. He has lied too many times in his career. And him coming out to tell us that the contract expired, whatever, if that was the case, then the arbitration wouldn't still be going on. The only reason why Wilder had any leverage to take Tyson Fury to court in the first place is because Tyson Fury signed the contract that he was going to fight him in the trilogy. And they are still in the process of that arbitration. So for that reason, we need to understand that all that promotion of Fury Joshua for the longest time, you can't put too much weight on it until the arbitration results come out and the judge says, oh, Deontay, you don't deserve anything because the contract has expired. Tyson Fury is free to go fight anybody he wants. But until that happens, then Fury is just and see, Anthony Joshua is a very smart guy. If you notice, throughout this entire build-up, Joshua hasn't been saying much. Joshua understands the kind of person he works with, Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn talks too much, and Joshua just lets Eddie do all the talking. If any disrespect is going to fall on anybody's name, it's going to be on Eddie Hearn's name. Tyson
Bro,
Fury
no disrespect is falling on Eddie Hearn's name right now. Eddie Hearn has not been talking much like that.
Oh yeah.
It is quite clear that Tyson Fury has officially docked Anthony Joshua. There's no two ways to that. It's the fact. Because the fella that wants to fight, like Bob, listen, Bob Arum is a guy that speaks out. Bob Arum is not willing to give Tyson Fury another bump to fight. Okay, we've heard that Fury has requested, for a tune-up fight. He's told Top Rank, listen, I want to have a tune-up fight before I get into this fight. Top Rank can say no because they've invested more than 100 million on the guy. Listen, we want our money back as well. We want to gain from it, the profit. Boxing's a business. So Fury knows that it's like he say, I'm inactive on this or that, bro. Fury knows what's up. Continue, bro.
Fury is a cry baby. Hey, my bro, man, never trust Fury until they announce that fight. That's just the truth. Tyson Fury will do anything to mess anything up. That's my opinion.
Well, thanks, brother. I really do appreciate it. God bless you for coming to the show. Let me call out our brother Ibrahim to get on here and give you a steak. Now, so, brother, you're too much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Stay blessed. So that was our brother Adewale, calling all the way from Canada. Let's get our brother right here in. Hello.
Yo, bro.
What's up, brother? How you doing? What going?
Bro, bro, man. Bro, I'm pissed off, man. I swear, bro, this is just ruined my day, fam. This is just ruined my day. I'm pissed off, fam. This
bro.
Like,
I never thought Tyson Fury is a dogger, bro. Like, I mean, I know that he avoided the Klitschko rematch. I never thought this guy would dog the undisputed fight. This guy is giving me American vibes, bro. Like American Who doesn't want to fight? Okay, Brook. You fight everyone, but okay, Brook. There's just something about Tyson Fury that say, listen, if I lose to Anthony Joshua, it's gonna be devastating. I think he knows that. Continue, bro.
Docking season, bro. We're not trying to hear your shit no more, bro. We are not listening to your crap. We don't care about you wanna in one breath you wanna talk about inactivity, how inactivity kills fighters, and then in the next breath you're like, well look, I took 3 years off and I came off and I beat Wilder, bro. Shut up, bro. Does inactivity affect fighters or not? And if it does, obviously you're saying you're impenetrable to that. It doesn't affect you. So stop chatting shit, bro. Pick somewhere. We're not buying your bullshit no more, bro. Like, do you want this fight or not? Because you're the only one. You're talking shit about, there's things going on in the background. That, for me, has made it official, fam. Docking season. There's all this thing going in the background. What everyone else in the background is saying, everything's done. You're the only one. How's there people? And when you look at this deal, there are so many parties involved in this deal that this type of deals are normally the one that are complex. But when everyone else is saying everything is cool, fam, and you're the only one saying there's all of these problems that no one else seems to see, you're the only one saying all of these problems, I'm not buying it, bro. I am not buying it, bro, and no one else is buying it, bro. Like, no one's buying it. Even your fans ain't buying this. Like your fans are embarrassed right now. Like, I know Tyson Fury fans who are silent, and this man are normally very vocal. See his fans? I rate his fans because they are super confident that Tyson will be AJ. His fans are 100% certified. Yeah, he's not. And they're not coming up no more. I don't see them no more. They're not talking.
Bro, I'm subscribed to some of Tyson Fury fanboy channels, Bro, I've been refreshing my feed, Bro, no videos from them.
Radio silence, bro. Radio, because they know everybody can see. Like, bro, Tyson, this is embarrassing, bro. Like, I actually rate Tyson. I rate him as a boxer, yeah, and I rate him intellectually. Tyson is a smart man. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is not like to try to be like, no, this is not Deontay Wilder situation. Deontay Wilder is an Alabama bum with no intelligence. That's very, very different from Tyson Fury. He's an intelligent person and he's a very, very good boxer. But bro, no one's buying your shit, fam. You are ducking, fam. This is a ducking thing. There's no other way to put it. You're the only one that's got a problem with this. And we've seen it. We've been saying this for the last month. Everyone's been like, bro, like, is this guy ducking? Like, this looks a bit mad. Like, what's going on? This movement sounds looking great. But now, you coming out, and when man does an IFL interview, and it drops it, this is him not exposing, because we know IFL is the biggest platform right now when it comes to the boxing thing. Yeah? Like, before he's done it with, like, what's my man's name? Gareth Davies, he's done the ESPN thing and all of that. Now he's doing it with IFL. Officially say this is an official ducking statement, fam. Official. The only thing that I'm still hoping is just hoping that it's mind games, bro. And I know this sounds crazy. This is just me and my delusional world still trying to make it happen. I know, but that's the only thing that I'm hoping, bro. I'm just hoping that it's a mind games thing. I pray to God it's a mind games thing. Because that's the only
bro. What do you mean by mind games? What does it gain from my game? Because Joshua is still training, bro. You cannot play Joshua is still training. Okay, like what is it gonna gain from my game? It's not like Joshua is a guy that's just gonna relax. Joshua keeps training. Joshua is still in camp. So, bro. Is the fact. Like, what the hell? My games and all this stuff. Like,
kind of man dream, bro. Allow me in it. Do you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, your guy, was it John or Lauren Femi? John or Lauren Femi, yeah. He said the possible reason that the fight can be jeopardized by Fury is because Fury thought he would have an edge psychologically over AJ, which has not been working so far. I resonate with that statement so much, bro. Because, like you said, who is he playing the mind games on? Who is it? Because it's not working with AJ. It's not working with AJ. And he's seeing this. We can all say, like, his mind games are not working. AJ been in the gym. AJ is doing his training. AJ is trying to progress his career. Man said it the other day. It's not like he's overlooking Fury, but Fury is just another step. Man's trying to create big boy legacies in this sport, in this game. Do you know what I'm saying? So for him to achieve that, he's just training anyway. Man said he fights to train. Like, if you're a boxer out there, if you're Tyson Fury and he's saying man fights to train, which means from the last fight that I see this guy, man's gone back into the gym and man's even improved from them. And you're thinking, raw. You see what I'm saying? So, like, whatever mind game Fury's been trying to play, it's not working with AJ, bro. Like, it's not working, innit? You know what I'm saying? So I can fully understand what John is saying there. Like, that's making Fury bullet. He's been putting our feelers out there anyway. But the fact, because, look, when he was putting them feelers out there, no one was biting. It's not see people were trying to give him the way out. Nobody was biting. But he's not got to stay when he's just like, raw. I know no one's biting. I'm going to look like a ducker. But you know what? I'm not fighting this guy. The guy is basically, you see him, he almost slipped up. He was going, I'm not gonna, you know, if there's no crowd, it makes it difficult. He was basically gonna say, I'm not gonna fight with no crowd. That's basically what he was gonna say, fam. Like, bro, you're a pussy, fam. We already know it. Like, you are ducking. You are ducking. And he quickly just caught himself. You see what I'm saying? This fight's not gonna be in England, bro. So you can't use that excuse. Don't worry, there's gonna be crowds, bro. Don't worry about it. Eddie Hearn got you. It's calm. Do you know what I'm saying? Singapore, there will be crowds. Saudi Arabia, there will be crowds. Don't worry about it. Do you see what I'm saying? He's just trying to find something that he can clinch onto, like, but we're not buying it, bro. Bro, I'm so, like, you know what? With all of these things been going on, I've just been thinking, you know what? He's backed up in a corner. There's no way he's coming out of this without being scarred, which means the fight's got to happen whether he wants it or not. But this is just pissing me off, bro, because this is him just basically coming out and saying, man's not doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I'll tell you what I did think. This is what I'm saying. Maybe I'm clutching at straws here, yeah? This is what I think. When I first started that interview, I was like, raw. Tyson looks fresh. He looks trim. Like, you see his face. His face looks slim. That's
the guy's in shape. You can tell the guy's in shape.
His face looks slim. This guy, I don't know. Whatever that video was that he pulled out in February, yeah, I don't know. But trust me, bro, the guy was looking good.
I told you, man, like, this guy.
The guy was looking good. You know what I'm saying? He looked good. His face was fresh. He looked like he's eating well. Like, he looked like he's been in the gym. So clearly he's preparing for something. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Bro, this guy, I can hear you, bro. The Tyson Fury.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro. I can hear you. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Hello? Hello, bro, can you hear me?
Bro, I can hear you. Well, let me call you back again. Let me call
Hello,
you.
Can you hear me? Hello?
I don't know, hear me. Let's see what's hold on, guys.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro, sorry, man. I don't know what happened there, man. Could you hear me all the time?
I could, of course. Why not?
Oh, okay, good. I couldn't hear you. Well,
oh no, man. So continue, bro.
I just went on a mad rant there. Trust me. Like, where did you hear? Where did that stop? Because what I was talking about was his freshness.
Yeah, he looks in shape, bro.
He looks in shape, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, this is what I'm saying is this mind games, because he looks in shape. The guy looks like he's healthy. The guy is healthy.
But the thing is that mind games is not working so far. Joshua is training. You know, Joshua is just like, listen, I think by the time Joshua comes out and say, listen, this fight is not happening, or I'm fighting someone else, you know, then you know that Fury has completely like lost his mind in terms of like he's scared of Anthony Joshua. But right now we can say he's ducking.
Bro. But there was one thing he said in this interview that just pissed me off, fam. The guy had the audacity to say, like, I'm not waiting anymore because this happened to me before. And I had mental health breakdown. Fam, are you taking the piss, fam? You had a mental health breakdown after you ducked my guy. After my guy was chasing you for the rematch. and you ducked my guy. Yeah? And then it came out that you've been a drug cheater as well on top of that. That's why you had a mental health breakdown, fam. And then people started calling you a pussy, fam. That's why you had a mental health breakdown. It had nothing to do with you chasing a fight and then the guy didn't want to fight you. That's not what happened. Stop trying to spit, bro. We are not fools, fam.
Well, what do you also make of the guy saying that he will never fight in the UK again, ever again? What do you make of that, bro?
I'll tell you what I make of that. I told you about Tyson Fury, didn't I? I told you about Tyson Fury and his jealousy of AJ, right? And then he even just play back. He didn't just say he won't fight in the UK again. There was a spite in the way that he said it. There was a bitterness. You know, you can read body language. There was a bitterness in the way he said it. And you know what that is, fam? Because we're not buying your shit, fam. The UK public is an educated boxing crowd, fam. We're not buying your shit, fam. And he's so pissed, he's gonna like, I'm not fighting in this country ever again. We don't care, fam. Go and fight in Saudi Arabia. Just sign the contract, bro. Like, we don't care really. Just sign the contract, let AJ take the belt, and you can do what you want, fam. You can either come back and try challenge for the belt, or you can go into oblivion with your money. You already said that.
I think it's not about the belt for him. It's about losing that undefeated record. He doesn't want to lose it. He doesn't want to lose it to Anthony Joshua because he knows a lot of people are going to talk. Listen, bro. He knows the Joshua fans are coming. You know they are coming. We are gonna spit fire.
We're not coming, bro. We're already here. We're already here.
That's
what you said. You corrected yourself, but you're correct. He doesn't want to lose that belt to AJ. And not a belt, the undefeated record. Yeah. He doesn't want to lose to AJ. Whether it's a belt or an O, he just don't want to lose to AJ. Forget about the O and all that.
It's the O, bro. It's the O, bro. I'm telling you right now. He doesn't want. He's like, look at, for example, bro.
He's lost his O.
Well, he hasn't.
He's got a draw.
He's still undefeated, bro.
I get that, but he's got a draw on his record.
But it's still undefeated. You know.
I get that. I hear you. I'm rocking with you on that.
He doesn't want to lose that to Anthony Joshua because he knows he knows by the time Joshua beat him up, bro, we're coming. Bro, Fury fans. I will probably do 10 videos a day just to bash Fury fans and the UK far right supremacists.
Bro, his missus has got him in the corner. His dad, they've had a family meeting. Tyson, we're scared for your mental health, right? We're scared for you, mate. You can't afford to lose to AJ because we're worried of what this is gonna do to you. You need to think about your family. You know, they need to come first. You know, look where we came from. We've got all this money in the bank now. We don't need this, mate. If you don't want to do it, mate, we're with you. We'll back you 100%.
Even his dad. Okay, even his dad saying, "Oh, I think Fury should retire right now." You know, like, whoa, his dad knows.
Because
I just was not a joke. What are you saying?
It's not that his dad knows it's not a joke. His dad can sense it. His dad is around him. You know what John Fury normally acts like, right? We know about John Fury's energy. I love John Fury's energy. But you can tell the way John Fury is moving, like, he's around his son. He knows his son. And he knows that his son doesn't want this smoke. And he's also just trying to put a little something out there just to make it like, that interview that John Fury did didn't even make any sense. Like, when we really break it down, the interview didn't really make any sense. But he's just coming out, just trying to see if he can add a little something just to cloak it and not make it sound like a bit of a knobhead. Like, the reality is, John Fury knows, bro. You can sense his son's energy. He knows his son. You see what I'm saying? And don't forget, they were around him before he went crazy. Let me not say that because mental health is a big thing. But before he had his mental health breakdown, they were with him. So they know the signs. You see what I'm saying? They know the signs and they're looking again and they're going like, nah, this is not a good look. This is not a good look. And the rest, we could all see, if we can see it, what do you think his family members are seeing? This is real, like, cause, we don't really think about all these things when it comes to boxing. This is family members, bro, and because they are in the limelight, we know their personalities as well. So when John Fury is coming out doing these interviews, we're like, yo, this is not a good look.
Before John Fury said Joshua can prior to the Fury Wilder fight, he said that Joshua Joshua would get beat by Deontay Wilder, and Joshua is this, Joshua is that. He's a talented guy, but Water beats him and all that. He hyped up Water so bad. And his last interview with IFL TV, he switched, bro, saying that Joshua would have beaten Deontay Water, as well, like Fury. He said that. So it's what it is, man.
This is what I'm saying. You have to give John Fury, like, one thing I like about John Fury is when you actually go back in history and look at his comments on Anthony Joshua, what I've seen, he's actually never been disrespectful. He's always rated AJ, but he's always said the guy can never touch my son, which is cool. Like, listen, that's his son. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm with that. I'm with him saying there's no one on this planet that can beat my son. That's your dad. He's meant to be saying that. So I get that. But he's always been respectful of AJ's talents. Like, you remember, these are fighting men. Like, they come from, gypsy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the gypsy clan, travelers, like, they are fighting people. You see what I'm saying, yeah? So, like, these guys, if you look at Peter Fury as well, these guys know the boxing, right? So, like, John Fury's always rated AJ, but he's just always said, AJ will wipe everyone else out, but he can't touch my son. You see what I'm saying? And I truly believe that he believed that as well. Because let's not forget, AJ has, and still has, but had even more deficiencies in his game when Tyson Fury was already at, in terms of boxing skill, at a much more advanced level than AJ. But AJ's mindset, his determination, you see what I'm saying here, like, and his ability, he's made him close that gap so quickly because he's devoted to himself. You see what I'm saying? Like, he invests in himself and he's closing that gap so quickly. And because he's been pushed at such a rate as well, he's had to test himself. Whether he wanted to or not, he's had to test himself. And that's helped his skills develop, you know what I'm saying, at a faster rate than what you'd have probably expected. So that gap is now closed massively. So John Fury is looking at it now. He probably still thinks his son can beat AJ. Don't get me wrong. But he's looking at his son's mindset and he's like, this is the problem. This is the problem. My son don't want this. You know what I'm saying? My son does not want this. Like, my son don't want this.
Man, I love him Vietnamese. We can't, bro. I just can't wait, bro. I just can't wait.
I'm telling you, bro.
Can't wait for his fight. Can't wait for this fight.
I'm telling you, like, is it gonna happen though, bro? You say you can't wait for this fight.
Well, I can't wait for this fight because I like, despite this guy ducking, we know now it's confirmed that the guy is ducking to the Joshua, but I'm just hoping.
Mayweather for, bro. What are you talking about, fam?
Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, Pacquiao, Mayweather, like, why bring it up? Why did he even need to bring it up? I don't know.
What are you talking about, fam? That fight got dragged out for 3 or 4 years, fam. What are you talking?
Bro, 5 years, bro, not 3 or 4 years.
You're
5
basically
years.
telling us that you're ducking, like that. Like, you're telling me, yeah, this is my plan. Like, he already said AJ is his retirement ticket. Yeah, cool. Like, it doesn't even matter, fans or no fans. This fight is gonna be the most money you've ever made in your life, fam. Generational wealth.
Fact.
Just like fact. Not even necessarily for AJ. Not necessarily for AJ. For Fury, fact. You see what I'm saying? So, like, what are you talking about, bro? He made this 5 million pay-per-views, It doesn't matter how long they wait, and even you can call it was a wet fight, but it did almost 5 million. What are you trying to tell us, bro? Are you telling us you're a punk, fam? Are you telling us that you're ducking? Is that what you? Because that's basically what that sounds like. Like, you're basically telling us you're ducking. Like, that's like, what else could you mean by that? Why are you even making those comparisons? Why are you not comparing to the Alis and the Fraziers and them man doing 2-3 fights? Because that was the talk. He was talking against Deontay Wilder. Like, did you ever hear Tyson Fury talk about any background stuff against Wilder? Was there any of this type of conversations? It was always like, we're going to do the fight.
He knows that Wilder is one-dimensional guy. He know that Wilder only had that right hand and nothing more. That's why he took that fight. He knows Joshua isn't like that. He knows.
It's so funny.
Joshua is bigger, stronger, more technical, more vicious. Wilder only has that one hitter quitter, that right hand. Joshua has, 2 hitter quitters.
Man got the left hooks.
2 hitter quitters.
Uppercuts. You get me? Like,
or let's say we can even say multiple hitter quitters.
multiple quitters, mate.
Yeah,
See what
man.
I'm saying?
It's got that,
It can make
you
you
know.
quit in different ways.
That
Like,
left took my land, right hand my land, uppercut my land, you know. Bro, things my land, you know.
I said things might land.
Bro, when I said things my land, you know, Nigerians can understand that, you know. You understand what I mean?
Come on.
Only
No, like,
Nigerians can understand that.
see,
Things
the thing
can
is,
land, you know.
things come back to bite you. Because when you was talking all that crud against Wilder, you was talking a lot of crud. You was talking about when two men want to fight, AJ dumped this guy. You know, when two men want to fight, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the fight just happened. The fight happened. This is what happens when, and this is, listen, fair play to him. He wanted to fight Wilder, and you could see the body language. You could hear the narrative that was coming out.
And
It's
the fight got made like very quickly. Like the fight got made very quickly. Like Joshua and Fury already agreed. Okay, the financial terms.
year.
Like this is known to everybody. So nothing should be holding this fight down or holding it back, bro. We just know what's going on. Fury is a first class. Okay, is a first class ducker. It's a fact.
First class ducker, trust
Yeah,
me.
yeah, man. First class ducker, bro.
ducker.
It's a fact. No
He's
doubt
a
about
ducker,
it.
man. And listen, bro, I don't know, man. When I saw that interview, like, because you didn't know that panel, this group that I set up, like someone put something in there saying like Fury. I was like, bro, where's the link? So I went, started looking at where the interview could be, and I got it. And as soon as I watched the interview, bro, like I was just so angry, man. I'm not gonna lie, like. And then I saw you were live. I'm like, I've got to jump on this live because, like, I need to get some of this anger out of me, like, cause I was trying to back this guy as well, bro. Like, I was trying to like give him, like, you know what, like, it could just be man. So remember the first time I come on this channel, it was like, guys, let's not get it twisted. Let's not start trying to say Fury is ducking all this. Fury is a master of mind games. All of this, right? Like, I was backing him to be like, nah, Fury wants this fight. You know what I'm saying? He's just being himself. He's just being Fury and playing mind games. But every single thing that's happened from the moment I made those statements, bro, like, it's not been a good look. It's not. But I still thought the fight was going to get made. But after this interview today, this is basically like an Usher fam. These are my confessions. Like, man's coming out with confessions. Like, this is a confession, bro. Like, this is it. This is very old. This is like a Prince Harry and Meghan Markle thing. You know what I'm saying?
bro. that one is another subject that is dominating the UK right now, right? It's crazy.
Trust me. That's
you know, he's so crazy though. I don't want to go away from the subject, but let me just speak on that quickly. He's so crazy that, you know, I'm not gonna use the R word, you know, but it's so crazy that,
bro,
you know, let's not use it because of YouTube, you know. I'm not gonna use that word, you know, but it's so crazy that today I saw a video of Prince William saying, "Oh, my family is dead," forgetting that the same royal family was involved in slavery, colonialism, you know what I mean, imperialism, and all the bro. Like the UK was built in the backs of the black people. What do you mean by that?
Like Deontay Wilder said, bro.
So, so what are you saying? Without Africa and Asia, bro, the UK will be poor, but like super poor and poor. Europe as a whole. Africa is the reason why all these people are surviving, but they don't give us props.
I don't like when people. Obviously, I know where you're coming from. Like, you get me,
bro. It is the fact, bro.
Sure.
It's the fact, bro. It's the fact, bro. The minute, bro, it's the fact. You know already, bro. Forget about that. You're British. Speak your mind.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't even know where I'm going with this. I'm saying I know you're Pan-Africanist, so I'm not trying to knock you. But I hate when people use the narrative said, if it wasn't for us, we wouldn't be here right now. It's still happening bro. Was it not just yesterday that Britain just sent back 4.2 million pounds that our governors, is it Obiori, was hiding in the UK? This is only because we stuck it on them and be like, yo, we've traced the money to these banks. You managed to send this money back to us. That's the only reason they've done it. Wasn't it what, about 6 years ago that this disgusting idiot Cameron was saying,
bro, don't use such words, bro. YouTube are very strict right now, bro.
All right, cool.
Like
when David Cameron was talking about fantastically corrupt and Buhari, even though Buhari is,
Yeah.
that's another conversation. But it was like, okay, we're fantastically corrupt, cool. But can you bring some of that corrupt money that you man are holding in your banks? Can you at least give it back to us? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Like, to this day, they're still taking our resources, bro. So it's never like I don't like when people say it's a historical thing.
Bro, do you know what just happened right now? Like I heard that a mountain diamond, okay, has been found in Congo, bro. The Congolese should be very, very. I know the vultures are coming. The vultures are coming. You know.
What do you mean coming, bro? The vultures they've been in Congo.
The French, the British, the Americans, bro. They are coming to take that Chinese as well. Oh, anyway, dude, let's just leave that part. Let's talk about it because I don't want to provoke YouTube. YouTube have I mean. A mountain of gold. I will say mountain of gold. Yeah. So let's just leave that part. So now to close the show, bro, what do you? Okay, I want to ask you this question to close the show. What do you see happening in the next 10 days? Prediction.
That's what's gonna happen, bro. This is gonna like Twitter. I don't do Twitter. Right? I've got Twitter, but I don't do Twitter. I'm never on it, so I don't really know what's happening. But I always find out about Twitter news on YouTube, right? So I know right now that Twitter's gonna be banging off. Yeah, I know that. Everyone's gonna be saying,
hopefully, because Fury fans are really, those guys are really toxic, huh? They like to, when it comes to Fury, all of them keep quiet. Like they just, I don't know, man. The hate towards Anthony Joshua is just too much. It's just too much.
It's another art. It's another art because you've got. You know what I'm saying? Fury is the white savior. AJ's been taking the shine. We need Fury. Like it's a little bit one of them. Like BLM.
Yeah. But Fury is gypsy. Fury is not white like that. The guy is gypsy. He might look like that, but he's not. He's a gypsy.
You need to remember anyone that has racial thoughts in that way is not an intelligent person, in my opinion. Anyway, because anyone with intelligence just knows like it's a non-starter, it's a non-conversation. You can't judge people based on their race. Do you know what I'm saying? So anyone that thinks that way anyway, you think you giving them some historical context about the Gypsy clan. You think that's really gonna make any difference to them? Like that's not. Gypsy were discriminated against on the churches, bro. This is what I'm saying.
They've been they like Fury. I don't know about his mom or like he look a little bit Caucasian. His dad doesn't. Okay. And that surprised me all the time. Like I look at his dad and look at him, even though you can see there's some resemblance. But the guy, can in America, the guy he gets a pass as a white guy, but it's not. That's what I think. He might be fair, like you might have some, like you cannot call the Arabs, like Europeans, like it's just what it is. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But it's just that these people as they have it hard in the UK.
Been through it. But even to this day, like in Cambridge. When I was growing up in Cambridge, obviously, like there's a big gypsy community. I know gypsies. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so like, I know them. Obviously, we're black. They're gypsies. We get it. Like we mixed. It's calm. Do you know what I'm saying? So I know about the struggles that they've been through as well. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, and I know how they are also looked upon. Like if you're a gypsy, same way if you're a black man walking into a shop, like you can kind of tell gypsies in it. Like you can tell. Like I can tell. And listen, if you're in the UK, you can tell as well. So it's the same way a black man walked into a shop. And you start getting a little side eye. The same way if you're a gypsy, bro, you walk into the shop, you get the same. You know what I'm saying? Like but like I said, when you're talking about the wider public who are racially motivated anyway, they won't see that. They will just see Fury as a white guy, AJ as the black guy. They're like, yeah, this is our white savior. You know what I'm saying? They're idiots. They don't really understand context. You know what I'm saying? So that's a different conversation anyway. But what do I think is gonna happen in the next 10 days? I think, listen, Eddie Hunt's going to come out at some point. Like, in the next 10 days, Eddie Hunt's going to magically do... Well, he's got a couple of shows anyway, so he's going to do interviews anyway, and he's going to get asked. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be interesting to see what he has to say about it. I don't see AJ saying anything because there's not really anything for AJ to say. But this is something for his promoter to actually come out and give us some context as to, what is he talking about? Are there issues? So depending on how Eddie Hearn answers those questions, what are the potential issues that Fury is talking about? Any journalist, whoever it is, whether it's Boxing Social,
Joe, I bet mute on your side. Mute on your side. Mute. Okay, bro, good. Mute on. I'll call your name just now. Continue, bro, Ibrahim.
Yeah, so I'm saying any journalist worth their socks should ask that question. What are these complications that Tyson Fury is talking about? Depending on how Eddie Hearn answers that, we'll get off more of an insight. If Eddie Hearn starts going, okay, then we're like, Eddie Hearn never really does that anyway. Just what I'm saying, like, listen, you can never trust promoters that much. But in terms of honesty, Eddie Hearn is probably the most honest one out of all of these dodgy guys. Just what I'm saying.
Where's the fight, bro? And that's why Eddie Hearn is making waves, and exactly. Like the campaign, the hate campaign towards Eddie Hearn has not been successful.
Nah, he hasn't, because the guy's too likable, bro, and he's too honest, and he's always on the side of the fight. You can't not like him at the end of the day. If you like boxing, at the end of the day, you can't not like him because of what he's done and the way he's just revolutionizing boxing. You can't not like. So either Eddie Hearn's gonna come out and stumble, which I don't expect, or he's gonna come and be like, look, I don't know what Tyson's talking about. Mm-hmm. Everything's pretty much done, and it's just a case of the venues, which is we've kind of all known that anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's not stopping you from signing the papers, and then you guys all together go ahead and look for a venue. Like, do you see what I'm saying? You already know what the splits are going to be. You already know how the broadcasting is going to be. Like, so what does it matter where the venue is? Because wherever money is coming from that venue, this is how it's going to be split anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's not really any issue there. You can sign those contracts. Do you see what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn and this man have been saying, let's even sign the contract before the Poole fight. They were willing to do that. You see what I'm saying? So all this nonsense is talking about, like, there's all of this complication. What complications are there, bro? Tell us, innit? Like, because last time you said a little bit which didn't make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you was talking about this money thing and when this pandemic, and because no one bought into that, now you're just saying complications without giving any context at all. Give us some context. What are the complications you're talking about? So it'll be interesting to see, how Eddie Hearn comes out, and hopefully someone can get an interview with Bob Arum as well and see what Bob Arum has to say. I know Frank Warren did an interview today, but that was more based around the Tommy Fury fight and the Usyk potential fight with Joe Joyce. So nothing was really asked about progression about the AJ Fury fight. So so he hasn't really come out and said anything about that. It would be interesting to see what they've got to say, but we need to be hearing from them this week to get a better idea. If we don't hear from them this week, that's catastrophic. It's catastrophic.
Yeah, bro. In the next 10 days, we'll see what happens, man. Right now, like, Fury just documenting the job. But anyway, Joe, what's up? Come in, Joe.
Yes, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you guys?
Yeah, good, fine. Bro.
What's the reaction to this, bro?
Remember when I called you yesterday? I told you that Fury is not going to take this fight. I'm going to be brief. I'm going to tell you the reason why I believe he's not going to take the fight. So I think that Fury was actually hoping that Alexander Usyk, his situation with WBO, will pose a problem with the fight, right? He was really hoping that he would be able to use that as an excuse to say that, you see what I'm saying? Joshua doesn't want me. Joshua docked me. I'm a fighting man. I'm this and I'm that. Now, that situation has been sorted now, and we've come to a point where there is no excuse, man. The contract has been sent to you. You keep talking about, oh, you're not sure if this fight is going to happen, blah, blah, blah. But you've got the contract right in front of you. Why don't you sign it? Just go ahead and sign it. And the way the guy has been rolling, man, the kind of things he's been saying crazy stuff. And now he's talking about Wilder Part 3. You know what? I'm just so pissed that I feel like I've lost all my points. Like, he's a good boxer as far as I'm concerned, but the guy is so unstable. He's just not good for the sport. His instability is not good for the sport, man. You know, so I don't know, man. I don't think he's going to take this fight. I keep saying it. I don't think he's going to take it. And he sees that AJ is serious about this thing. AJ is serious about this fight. You think he doesn't know what is going on? He's looking at his trainings. He's looking at his pictures. He knows what's going on. He knows, listen, I don't want to get in there with this guy. He doesn't want to lose to AJ. He doesn't want to lose that O to AJ. Like you said, it's not about the belt. It's about the O. And it's about his pride and his jealousy towards AJ.
Anyway, dude, brother. So let me ask you before we move right here, before all of us move, brother. Let me ask you this question: what do you see happening in the next 10 days?
I think that Adrian is going to come out to say that yes, the contract is there. We're just waiting for Fury to sign. Fury is going to turn around and say that, oh, they're not serious because AJ has not signed this. And that's another thing. Why don't AJ just sign their own part and say that, listen, we've signed our part. It's up to you guys to sign now.
That's a good question, bro. I've been asking myself that same question, but sorry, carry on.
So that's another confusing situation for me. You know, but I think what's going to happen is in the next few days, they're going to come out to say, well, AJ has not signed this part of the contract, so I'm not signing. Oh, I don't even think AJ wants this fight. Oh, they're wasting my time. I'm going to be moving on. They're just going to turn it into a big mess, and we're going to have a repeat of the situation with Wilder, where blames will be pushed from pillar to post. So it's your fault. No, it's not your fault. Oh, it's my fault. It's not my fault. This is just all nonsense, man.
Bro,
Seriously.
I don't listen. No channel right now, even Fury pro fan, or let's say pro Fury channels, okay, right now are not they are not even talking about Joshua like Duck in this fight. Some of them.
I know they are pissed with Fury.
I'm yet to see a video of them talking about this though. I'm yet to see it. Maybe they will do it later. So
you see that interview, yeah? Did you see the amount of dislike? The IFL interview. Did you see the amount of dislike? Did you see the amount of Fury fans even coming out to say that, man, what the hell is wrong with you? You know?
He thought he could blame Anthony Joshua like Deontay Wilder did, but now he's saying, but this one not be so good, you know now.
But my question, I still have this question though. Why can't Eddie Earn, 258 management and Joshua sign their own part of the deal and send it before sending it over to these other guys?
Well,
I know it was Eddie Earn that prepared the contract and all of that. And after preparation, he has to send it to the opposite team to say that, okay, you guys need to look at this contract if you're happy. Blah, blah, blah.
I was also furious about that as well. Before someone told me, listen, you know, Eddie Hearn prepared the contract, send it to Fury. 5 people from Fury side has to sign it. They have to review it first. And then sign it. You know, if they like it, what they don't like about it, they will tell him. And so far so good. Everything is, I mean, all have been agreed upon. Everything.
Can I just jump in on that quickly as well? Because actually, now that you guys have discussed that, firstly, if they've got any issues with it, they should have come and said already, because the way Eddie Hearn is saying it, and even Bob Arum and Frank Warren said there are no issues. So which means right now, all that's remaining to left is to sign the contract. So there are no more issues. But what I would say is, when we send contracts to clients, we use this thing called DocuSign, right? So it's like a digital signatures.
Digital signature, yeah.
Yes. When we send contract to clients, we don't actually sign it first, actually. So let's say you're sending it to like 3 or 4 different people. You input those different emails. So let's say it will be Tyson Fury first, and then it will be Bob Arum, and then Frank Warren, and then MTK Global, for example, right? So you put the emails in order like that. It will have to go to Tyson Fury first. After Tyson Fury signs it, the email then automatically goes to Bob Arum, and then when Bob Arum signs it, then automatically. So that's how it actually works. So actually now it does make sense if that's what they're doing. I would imagine it's going to be a digital basis right now. So if that's what they're doing, actually, it makes sense what they're saying now. Actually, If that's the way
Well,
it works.
not just Bob Aaron, bro. MTK Global. You know,
No,
the
but
man,
that's,
you
that's, what,
know,
that's what I said.
like
So
and
you got
another
Bob
guy has
Arum,
to side
you got
like
Frank
like
Warren,
five
you got
people
MTK
from
Global.
Fury side, according to them. Five people
That's
from
true.
Fury side. Why three
Exactly.
from Anthony Joshua side? Joshua, 258 and
258,
Matrum.
Eddie Hearn. Yeah, that's it.
But remember though as well, like Fury kept saying in that interview, he was saying something about, oh, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you guys don't know about. You know, I may be fighting Wilder at the third time. You know, all of that just sounds really dodgy to me, to be honest. Just sounds so dodgy.
Ducking season.
Yeah, the same guy that was saying I will never fight Wilder, never again. This is expired.
Oh, you dropped
No.
the bomb. I completely forgot about that, bro. I forgot. You said that.
Well,
you know?
he said he will never fight Wilder. He said never again will I fight Wilder.
Yeah.
That
He
is not
said he
happening.
lost respect. He lost respect for him as a man. He said, I will never get into the ring with that man again. Never,
man.
ever.
You know you're ducking and you're that shook when you turn around and be like, you know what? If it means I don't have to fight AJ, then yeah.
Because he knows he can beat Wilder. Like he knows he can beat Wilder, but he knows that it's a different breed, bro. Like it's a fight.
BBC. Yo, you know what I think, right? If AJ really, I know AJ wants his fight anyway. I think what AJ should start doing is to stop posting his pictures, stop posting his training, just behave as though he's scared.
Bro.
Start behaving like he's scared.
Joshua post pictures regardless. It has nothing to do with it, bro. Like
no, but the reason why I said that is because I think that Fury is getting cold feet, man. So if Joshua is just silent, like I'm not doing anything.
But bro, I promise you, I guarantee you that
fear don't catch Fury. Don't want it.
Fear don't body. But I guarantee you that AJ's already said that because look at Eddie Hearn's body language and his narrative compared to the Deontay Wilder situation. Eddie Hearn was out every other day, bro. Shelly Winkle this guy that. Like Eddie Hearn was giving smoke. But AJ told him, listen, bro, that strategy didn't work. Let's calm it down. Let's not talk crap. Let's just wait for AJ's giving those instructions. You can tell the way Eddie Hearn's moving right now.
I hear you.
He's quieter about it. But AJ's doing what AJ normally does. Eddie Hearn's the mouthpiece, but Eddie Hearn has not been shooting off his guns. So that means they've learned from that Wilder situation. They're trying to pare it back. But bro, listen, if you're shook, innit? Like,
Yeah, true.
Well, yeah, bro.
True.
It's definitely true, you know.
True.
So I want to say, thanks to listen, bro. You guys are amazing. By the way, my live audience is growing, very interesting. And next week, our brother Lawrence Okoli will be fighting Milwaukee.
The
sauce.
So
have you guys seen his music video? Have you seen the video?
yeah, I've seen it. It's a good one. It's a good one.
That was alright still.
The next one, our other brother, Stephen Adeton, will be making his cruiserweight debut. That guy's another monster.
Bro, who was that guy that you posted on your channel? I see the guy doing some crazy. You put something about defensive skills. Yo, that
Yeah. The guy's is a long time sparring partner of Anthony Joshua, and I think he won the ABA or something like that. I think he won the ABA. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he won the ABAs. I mean,
my guy looks slick, fam.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's another Nigerian in the house right now. Now you know the cruiserweight division right now. Is interesting. Because you've got 4 Nigerian beasts. You've got Richard Riakpo. You've got Lawrence Okoli. You've got Efetuwa Pochi.
in America.
Efetuwa Pochi. You've got now this guy Adeto coming in. Of course, our other brother, this one Duro Dola, but that guy already has like 8 losses, so it's not a beast anymore. But right now, we're talking about people that are like Duro Dola was supposed to beat Makabu, in Congo the last time, but he got knocked out by Makabu. So
Makabu's not a joke, though.
He's not a joke. So now Pochi is ranked number 6, okay, in WBC cruiserweight rank. Yeah, number 6 now. So
nice.
Now, yeah, bro, like it's very interesting because I told him, I said, listen, bro, now it's time for you to go fight the guys that are higher than you because I think you can get you can get your hands on that title. Imagine that Pochi getting his hands on WBC, for example. Maybe beating Makabu is a dangerous guy, but maybe beating Makabu maybe, and then Okoli next week, hopefully, and I hope he wins. Beats Glowacki, becomes the WBO champion. Then Richard Akbar, I mean, maybe might want to get his hands on another one. I don't know if he wants it. Just imagine like 3 Nigerian beasts, and then they have to unify with each other, bro.
That would be sick, bro.
That would be like, I mean, I'm not gonna take sides. I'm just gonna enjoy the fight,
Just enjoy the fight. That's
bro.
it, bro.
It's a fight,
Just
man.
enjoy the fight.
I will never go.
Obviously, I've got a bias in it, so obviously, I'm gonna be back in the London way. You get me?
Bro.
The London boy in the London town.
Bro. That one on your own. I'm not backing anybody when it comes to that. You know, I'm backing Nigeria to win because you know I don't care.
We're winning anyway.
We're winning.
So next week, and by the way, the reason why I'm so excited for next week is that, you know, Adesanya got beat by Jan Blachowicz, who is a Polish guy. Glowacki is a Polish guy. I've told this Polish guy, I said, listen, we are going to redeem ourselves.
Revenge
And
season.
that revenge is getting it. You know, Glowacki is a talented monster, but it's getting it, bro. Can't lie to you.
He's getting it, man.
So God bless you all for coming to the show. I appreciate it. You know,
but sorry, before you go, BBC, just a quick one, right? I just really want to get the both of you and Brian, like, do you really think this fight is going to happen? I'm very confused.
Well, I was hopeful. I'm still a little bit hopeful. But I don't know. Okay, if you had asked me like last week, I would tell you it's happening. But now Fury is showing is ducking tendencies right now. You know, so I don't know, man. What about you?
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you on that one. Last week I would say yes. After this interview, like, there's still a 1% of me that's still clutching onto the straws. That is a mind game thing. But that's a very tiny 1%. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, that's a very tiny 1%. But
what was this guy saying? He said Riakbo is not Nigerian. The name is that. What do you mean by that? The name, according to the name, he has to be from Urobo tribe in Delta State. What do you mean by that? What are you saying? I know Nigerian name when I see it. What do you mean?
Is from Delta. That's a proper Delta.
He might be born in the UK like Joshua, you know, like Lawrence Okoli. Yeah, but they're Nigerians, bro. What do you mean by that? They're not Nigerian. Except he comes out and says he's not Nigerian. You know, like for example, Izu Gono, for example, he claims Poland more than he claims Nigeria. I understand it. Really? Yeah, I understand it because Izu Gono, like, you have to understand how many blacks are there in Poland. You know, like, it's not when Izu Gono is now 33 years old. He's older than Anthony Joshua. Now, imagine being black in Poland. You know, the era he was born.
Richard Riakbo, Nigerian British boxer.
What do you mean by that?
He's Nigerian. I don't even know why. You just listen to the name. He's Nigerian, man.
Riakbo is a Nigerian name. What do you mean by that?
Like proper Delta, man. Proper Delta.
Where this guy, where he said he does not identify as Nigerian. Of course, listen, bro. Go check his Instagram. Like, he even had a Deltan dress on, right? He dressed like a Delta, bro. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Wait. Let me see if you're right. If he doesn't,
but it's not having it. Nah, but everything that I've seen on here is representing him as Nigerian. It says like, yeah.
Let me see. Let me check it. Let me check it right here. Let me check whether I can find it. Well, look at it right here. You know, look at it right here. What are you guys saying? This guy is an Urobo guy. What do you mean by that? What do you mean this Urobo guy? Like, so look at it, bro. So, like, this is Osazo Devingir. This guy is from my side. He was born in Russia. You know, Peter Osazo Devingir.
The full thing, you know.
What do you mean by that? Like, Like it's on fronting. Why do you what would it front for? Like what would it gain from fronting?
Hashtag Nigerian independence, Flagerian things.
He said hashtag Nigerian things, hashtag Ninja boy. Like what do you mean? Nigerians listen, bro. Nigerians are not coons. Okay, there are some coons there are some Nigerian coons in the UK that would deny being Nigerian. But
no, come on, bro. That's an American thing. Not
bro, there are some Nigerian codes. There are some Nigerian codes. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? There are some Nigerian codes, bro. There are some Nigerian. I don't want to mention it, but I know. Listen, I don't want to mention it, but I know a Nigerian. Listen, I know a Nigerian single-handedly. I know this guy. This guy was born in Lagos. Okay, he's a boxer. This guy, bro, there's so many things I want to like, bro. Let me just leave for now because this guy, even this guy, he denies being Nigerian. Like, what are you saying? He was born in Lagos. So what do you mean? He don't relate with Nigeria. That's a coon. That's a coon. So don't even go there. Whether they like Richard Riakbot is a robo guy. Don't you hear the name?
Listen, he's rocking the outfit, sick boy. He is rocking it.
That's an robo outfit. That's how robo people dress. That's how. So why are this guy saying all this kind of stuff? Even look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy from Love Island, Ovie. It's not Ovie, right? Ovie is his name. You guys know this guy, Ovie. Yeah, he's Ovie. Yeah, like he's a European guy as well. Like he was born in the UK. And he's Nigerian as well. What do you mean? What do you mean? You even see the guy. You see. Listen, he said, "Ninja boys don't date now. So he be." What do you mean? Ninja boy don't date. Like so he be. What do you mean? Like I beg, I'm gonna carry like non-Nigerian here. Like
any top flight athlete from Nigeria or of Nigerian background who is not flying Nigeria flag at the minute is on a long term. Trust me.
Listen. If you're an athlete right now, and you're not flying. You're Nigerian. You have Nigerian heritage. You're not flying that flag. You're not supporting. You're not showing us that you're Nigerian, bro. We go boo you. We go boo you. We go let you do your thing. Nobody send you. They only.
Even on the marketing team, you want to be doing that right now because we're on the up front in the sporting arena right now.
Let me tell you one thing. When Joshua lost, when the UK turned the UK turned their back on the Joshua,
we stood behind him, man.
Joshua went to Nigeria to redeem himself, and he was accepted. So just imagine Joshua. Imagine Joshua is one of those guys that said, "Oh, F Nigeria," and then this day, I wasn't born there. Like my parents are from there, but I'm not from there, and all this stuff. Like Nigerians will come online and listen. Nigerians will come online. I will be one of those guys. I will mock the guy. You
don't want Nigeria,
bro. I will mock. Bro. This guy, what's his name again? Kingsley Ibe. Kingsley Ibe, let me show you the guy. Kingsley Ibe, you know the Kingsley Ibe now, that guy.
The American one, the big one, the one that was knocked spat out, man.
Do you know Kingsley Ibe? This guy, do you know why I mock Kingsley Ibe? You know why I mocked him? You know why? Because the reason why I mock Kingsley Ibe is because Ibe, despite after I found that this guy was born in Nigeria. In Kano State, and he represent America. What the hell? I was like, whoa! Like I write this guy. I even write, like a lot of Nigerians wrote him. Nigerians that knew him through my channel. They wrote him and said, listen. They wrote him as a fan. This guy will see their messages and just like boom and just leave it. Like you're not big. You don't blow. You don't do anyhow. What kind of TV this one says?
Should I be honest? I'm not knocking him for this because we have many Nigerian athletes who have had to go and rep another country. We've got bear of them, yeah? But it's not about, we understand that. But don't try to turn your back on us, fam. We understand that our government's not backing you enough. We get that.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah,
We'll rock with you on that. But don't try to turn your back on us, like, you put the American flag and you put the Nigerian one next to it. You get me?
Simple.
So, like, it's simple, fam. Like, don't come to us on that flex. Like, we understand. We know what our deficiencies are. But you've still got a rep. You still got to carry Nigeria in your chest. You get me?
Well, in as much as I support, listen, if Ibe were to fight right now, I will support him, okay? But I'm not going to come here and hype the guy and give, like, I'm not going to give him my 100% support like I will give Afajagba, or I will give Apochi, or I will give Joshua, or I will give Rafa Akpojori, because, like, he's not identified with us. Like, he's saying, oh, I was born in Nigeria, that's it. You are fighting for America. Why? I mean, yeah, he's like, for example, now at Jagba now, you know, like fighting for America after getting there. Like, say, oh, I mean, let me fight for America and just let Nigeria be. Like, what? Like, if you don't represent us, like, don't expect us to, like, if you don't represent us, or don't give us, like, don't expect me.
Stay your own lane.
Don't expect me to come here and be like, no, it don't happen.
Exactly.
You only get what you give. You get what you give, man. Get what you give.
Israel Lucan says, to be considered Nigerian, you need to understand the culture and speak language, bro. That's not true. Bro, that's not true. Even fact, what do you mean by
you're gonna tell me my children that were born in the UK? You're gonna tell me they are
bro, come on, call that crap. You know, for call that crap, like that has nothing to do with it. To be considered Nigerian, you have to have one of your parents has to be Nigerian. Okay,
that's it.
One of the parents has to be Nigerian.
My kids will be born here, but the heritage,
and
the history,
yeah,
the standing of Nigeria is going to be in
it's like, for example, Hakim Dawodu. You know Hakim Dawodu, the guy that fights in MMA. Okay, Hakim Dawodu, I think is from Jamaica. And his mom from Nigeria. And when he went
from Edo as well.
I don't know about it. I think he must be from either Ondo side. I don't know where he's from. Where he must be from. But
it's too close anyway.
I don't care where he's from. As long as his mom Nigerian, that's what I care about. I don't care where he's from in Nigeria. Whether he's from he might be from Pono, town of Pono. You know town of Pono? You know Pono?
Is that close to your village?
Bro, Pono, you don't know town of Pono in Nigeria.
You're talking about,
bro, there's a town called Pono, Nigeria. Like, I mean, you're Nigerian, so you have to know. There's a town called Pono, Nigeria. Like, it's in the north side. It's the north side. He can be from there, town of Pono, anywhere he's from, bro. He's Nigerian to me as long as he claim it. If he doesn't claim it, and so have this one. Like, this guy even have his tattoo. He has the Benin Idia mask. You know, he has it on his. Let me see if I can find it. He has that. Let me see if I can find it. Hakim Dawodu. If I can find this guy. Hakim. Yeah, Hakim Dawodu. Like, let me see. I have it right here. Let's see if I can find it. It's tattoo. This is a revealing one. It's very revealing tattoo. Yeah. Let's see. Wait. Okay, look at it right here. You see, look at it right here. Look at it. This is the Idia mask. You see this Idia mask, the Benin Idia mask, the Queen Idia. And then with the, it was like the ego is there. That's it. That's the ego, Nigerian ego, Nigerian ego is there with the Benin Idia mask there, and like, like Yeah, you see
That's
what I'm saying?
The map of Africa, yes.
Yeah, the map of Africa with
Come on.
the
That's
Benin
a
Idi Amas
sick
drawn in
passage,
it, outline in it, and then
That's
you have the
sick.
ego there.
But that's the Benin now. He's repping Benin now. So this guy is
I,
right now.
I just think he's repping
it's right.
Africa or Nigeria. I don't
Yeah,
think
true,
he's
yeah.
repping anybody.
Maybe
Like
he's using that to rep Africa.
you
But
know
that tattoo's hard. That
yeah,
tattoo
man.
is
The
hard.
tattoo is hard, man. You know, the mean Akim. You see right here, the mean.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
so tattoo is hard, man. That's good. That's good. I will get one. I will get one. One like that.
I've been thinking about. I don't have any tats, but I've been thinking about something like that.
But I remember when I got this tattoo, boy, my dad, you want to keep me for Nigeria at the time. My dad, like, went into where my dad saw, I was like, oh boy, it's not, like, I had to, like, I hid it for like almost 2 years, bro, and he saw it by mistake, by mistake. And when he saw it, bro, when he saw it, like, bro, it was like crazy. Oh no, I didn't feel like I was just like, I used to do music, like sing, all those stuff. So we used to go to shows, and do like, as a musician, you just want to look cool.
Try to get the guns out.
Ah man, it's crazy, brother. So it's so
This
good.
This is not AFA. This is not how I raised you. AFA.
Oh,
So I want to say thanks to you guys, man. It has been nice, productive conversation, bro.
Yeah,
let me give you thanks to you guys, bro. God bless you all. So guys, we are out of here. Not so we see Ambo. Not too much. Respect, brother. Stay blessed.
This